Hi, this is Keith Bryant from Global SMT and Packaging at the THECA show, and I'm here with Dr. Bodin, and he is unique in his area. So, sir,
Hi.
tell us.
Okay. I'm a CEO of a company called Silicon Craft Technologies. We are the only one fabless, semiconductor fabless company in Thailand. So generally we specialize in our product for RFID chip. So we design the chip by ourselves, and then we send our design to fab in other countries, and then coming back to test or evaluate our chip or do chip verification in-house in Thailand and Bangkok. And then later on, we ship worldwide. So generally, we export. Over 99% we do export. Now, our customers are around the world.
Wow, I have to say, this is for me exciting to hear because I've been coming to Thailand for a long time. I know PCB manufacturer, PCBA, but I was not expecting move down the food chain, especially with 99% of export.
So because we still feel ourselves as a startup, right? We are a kind of 20 years old startups. We're starting the company from the, let's say, really a kind of gurus. The professors, or the, let's say, a few students who graduate from master or Ph.Ds, and then we sit down as a group, and then, hey, why don't we do something different in Thailand, right? Rather than do manufacturing or doing OSAT or doing PCBA, a group of, let's say, really intelligent groups of people actually sitting down and decided to design a chip, right? And we have actually been also lucky based on our collaboration with customers that we have been really working closely with them to define a product specifically for them, right? Because some of the customers, they do not want to, or they cannot find, say, a product on shelf that fit to their requirements. And we were discussing in this kind of exhibitions, and they, hey, why don't you do this? They send us the requirement, and from that point, we start designing the chip based on their requirement. And since then, we not only providing the customized chip solution into the market, but also we have the standard chip solution in the market so that you can buy it on shelf. And if you are interested in our products about RFID, please go to our website. Then you can see a lot of potential, a lot of products that we can offer to you.
Okay. I know Thailand is looking to invest and looking to grow. When do you think you will be like India and start to move into semiconductor manufacturing, or at least as India is happening at the moment, they have several companies setting up as OSATs. You think this will happen also here?
Honestly, right, we have a few OSAT already in Thailand, but the technology itself for manufacturing or assembly and test for packaging, it has been a kind of long history already in Thailand. But mostly it linked together with IDM, meaning analog device, NXP semiconductors, Infineon, right? Lumentum, Microchip, or those big guys in semiconductor world, they has already their factory in Thailand. So looking on competency-wise, there are a lot of competency, there are a lot of resources, there are a lot of knowledge or skill resource people in the country. I think if you look on OSAT part, or you really looking on contract manufacturing on packaging part, that's area we probably have a little bit slow movement for that, right? But because majority of people in assembly and test are together with or working with all the big, let's say, semiconductor company. So if there would be probably a new policies or new initiative on investment subsidized by government or a kind of consortium to start something like that, I believe that at least Thailand is not starting from zero. And probably they're already starting from a high level of skilled people and knowledge. Even equipment, they have some equipment, some repair maintenance team to support all the repair and maintenance of the equipment at the moment. So I think from OSAT part, I think it's just a matter of time, a matter of investment policies. That's from my perspective.
Wow, that's very refreshing to hear, because it's normally a very long curve, especially to get like senior engineers and senior technicians to be trained and experienced. And I know with people setting up semiconductor manufacturing in a lot of different countries, the people is the hardest part.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I have some friends who are setting up OSATs in India, and they go to Malaysia to go to like job fairs to try and recruit the people. But you have like a skill base here already, so that's a refreshing thing to hear.
Because we are a fabless company, right?
Yeah.
Generally, we would prefer to have assembly and test or OSAT services close to us.
Of course.
Right? Because we would just send our engineer going there to develop the test program, to test our products, and
to physically be there and sit there and work.
Exactly. And because we have a partnership on a few OSAT in Thailand already, so generally our final part of the steps on assembly and test is always happen in Thailand. So we only do wafer fab or wafer fabrication only outside the country, and later on we send the wafer in and then doing assembly and final test in Thailand, and then we ship out around the world.
Wow, Dr. Bodin, thank you for coming in and sharing with us. You've added to my knowledge.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's Keith Bryant for Global SMT and Packaging at the THECA show, signing off.